What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Interesting news. It looks like Amir Khan really wants a Devon Alexander fight. Here's what he had to say in a recent interview. I've tried to get Devon Alexander. It was looking promising. He said he wanted to fight at the start, and now it slowly seems that he's not 100% sure about it, coming up with excuses. Even if it's not in Dubai, I will fight him in America. I will fight him wherever. Amir Khan also released this tweet saying, "So there you have it. I, to Golden Boy, have agreed to fight Devon Alexander. We just waiting. Fingers crossed I get the fight. Speak later." So, whether you rank Amir Khan as an elite fighter, whether you think he's a bum, one thing that can't be denied is the dude has balls. I mean, this guy has heart. He's really willing to fight anybody, and he's made that obvious throughout his career. He fought Lamont Peterson in D.C., Lamont Peterson's backyard. That's his hometown. Amir Khan is from the UK, and that's rare for a champion to have the belt, aka be holding the cards, and they still make accommodations for the opponent. Like I said, he didn't have to fight Peterson in Peterson's hometown, being the champion. And that's really rare in the sport of boxing. If you look at fighters who have titles, usually they call the shots. Um, Danny Garcia is a recent example of a fighter who held the cards and also fought in another fighter's backyard, which was at the Barclays. He fought Zab Judah, even though he was the belt holder. But it's good to see fighters do that. A lot of fighters like Floyd Mayweather, he resides in Las Vegas, so his opponents have to come to him. Whereas in this fight, Amir Khan went to his opponent even though he was the champion. So again, rare in the sport of boxing. And I mean, this guy's wanted the Devon Alexander fight even before this. He called out Timothy Bradley. Timothy Bradley didn't really want the fight for whatever reason. I do remember Bradley saying that it was a dangerous fight, and why should he eliminate himself from the Pacquiao sweepstakes in order to fight Amir Khan? I guess like high risk, low reward type of deal. Um, so whether Amir Khan looks shaky in fights, it looks like he's getting hurt. You can't deny that this dude has guts, and he definitely has cojones, and he wants to fight. He wants to fight people. So you got to give him props. This guy is not a yellow belly. He really seeks the fights, glass chin or not, whatever you want to say. He's looking for the fights. Me personally, I want to see Devon Alexander versus Amir Khan. I think it's a great fight. Amir Khan is moving up to 147, so I'm anxious to see how he does there. He obviously has speed at 140, um, and he has the power to overwhelm previous opponents. So I want to see how he does at 147. Sometimes people move up in weight and they look better, or they look worse. Sometimes their power doesn't transition. Sometimes they look slower. Most recently, I think Adrian Broner moved up, but he jumped up two weight classes, but still he moved up and didn't look like the same Broner that was dominant at 135 and 130. So it could have been his opponent, Paulie Malignaggi, very slippery, tricky fighter, or maybe it was just such a big jump two weight classes that he didn't look like the Adrian Broner we've seen at the lower weight classes. So I am anxious to see how Amir Khan does look at 147. Will he maintain his speed? Will his power look better? Will it look the same? And Devon Alexander is a tough test if you're moving up. Devon Alexander has also strung up some impressive wins. He fought and beat a power punching Randall Bailey, who clearly has knockout power. His right hand is devastating. That was a boring fight to me, but again, being able to stay away from a guy as powerful as Randall Bailey and as seasoned, Bailey's been in there with Kodos and whatnot. So I think Devon Alexander has strung up some impressive wins. He had the last minute replacement in Lee Purdy. He was supposed to fight Kell Brook. Kell Brook pulled out after three injuries, three total injuries. So Lee Purdy was a replacement, a tough fighter, but definitely not up to speed with Devon Alexander, and he got chopped up the whole fight. Before that, Devon Alexander fought Marcos Maidana, an always dangerous, tough opponent. So I think the setting for this fight is perfect. And like I said, I really want to see it. And props to Amir Khan for, no matter how shaky he looks in fights or how tough of the fights he has, he keeps asking for more. So you got to give the guy props. He's had tough fights with Marcos Maidana, Lamont Peterson, Danny Garcia lost. Julio Diaz just gave him a tough fight at a catchweight, knocking him down, and Amir Khan went on to win that fight. But it was very tough for Amir Khan as soon as Julio got warmed up. He came with a game plan, but he just started off really late. So, like I said, props to Amir Khan for enduring all that and still wanting more, still wanting to fight the best. Definitely good for the sport of boxing. Let me know what you think of Amir Khan. Let me know what you think of Amir Khan versus Devon Alexander. That's really all I got to say. As always, hate, comment, or subscribe. Till next video, it's Ego signing off.